Welcome students. Hope you all are healthy and happy. Students, do you remember what we learned in the previous class? Yes, we learned about the importance of map, different types of maps, history of maps, sketch and plan, also the essential elements of maps in which we learned about title, scale, direction, conventional signs and colors, and index. Today, we are going to learn about latitude and longitude. So, let's begin. Students, what is in my hand? Yes, it's a globe. Have you ever seen the lines marked lengthwise and breadthwise? Imaginary circles drawn parallel to the equator are called latitudes. They are shown in degrees. The horizontal line drawn exactly at the center of the globe is the equator. It is 0-degree latitude. Latitudes are marked north and south of the equator up to 90 degree. 90-degree north latitude is known as the North Pole, and 90-degree south latitude is known as the South Pole. Imaginary semicircles that join north and south poles are called longitude. Now, let's learn this in detail. What is latitude? Latitude is defined as a measurement of distance in degrees north and south of the equator. The word latitude is derived from the Latin word latus, meaning wide. There are 90 degrees of latitude from the equator to each of the poles, north and south. Latitude lines are parallel, that is, they are the same distance apart. These lines are sometimes referred to as parallels. The equator. The equator is the longest of all lines of latitude. It divides the earth in half and is measured as 0 degrees. North and south latitudes. Positions on latitude lines above the equator are called north and are in the northern hemisphere. Positions on latitude lines below the equator are called south and are in the southern hemisphere. What is longitude? Longitude is defined as measurement of distance in degrees east or west of the prime meridian. The word longitude is derived from the Latin word longus, meaning length. The prime meridian, as do all other lines of longitude, pass through the north and south pole. They make the earth look like a peeled orange. East and west longitudes. Longitude lines to the left of the prime meridian give locations west in the western hemisphere. Longitude lines to the right of the prime meridian give locations east in the eastern hemisphere. Latitude lines are the horizontal circles drawn on a globe. The starting latitude is 0 degree and is known as the equator. Latitude is always the first point plotted and will always be listed as how many degrees north or south of the equator that point lies. Keep in mind that the two extreme latitudes are the North Pole, that is 90 degree north, and the South Pole, that is 90 degrees south. The international date line. There are 180 lines of longitude on each side of the prime meridian. But on the opposite side, the prime meridian is not 0 degrees but 180 degree. It is called the international date line. By combining latitude and longitude, any location can be pinpointed. Let's see an example. North America is in the northern hemisphere because It is north of the equator. North America is in the western hemisphere because it is west of the prime meridian. Longitude and time. The world rotates 360 degrees in 24 hours. 360 degrees divided by 24 hours is equal to 15 degrees per hour. The world has 24 time zones, each 15 degrees apart. There is a 1-hour time difference for every 15 degrees of latitude. Greenwich, England is the logical starting point for time zones. The world rotates west to east. Time zones to the east are ahead of those time zones to the west. Students, now let's summarize what we learned in this unit. We learned that maps have great importance in the modern era. Various types of maps are used in different fields. Map making has reached the present stage after passing through various stages of development. The history of map making is as old as civilization. Title, scale, direction, latitudes and longitudes, conventional signs and symbols, and index are the essential elements of a map. Hope you all understood what we learned in this unit. We will meet in the next class with a new unit. Thank you.